Hi guys, welcome back to Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. We're barbecuing up a turkey today as a way of life. On a Tahoma 900 with royal oak, hardwood, and some hickory sawdust down in the pan. Alright, I'll bring it down. I'll show you what we're going to do with this bird. Very simple cook, very easy, nothing fancy. Alright, I'll bring it right down. Alright guys, welcome back to Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. We're going to do a very simple, very easy cook today. I try to bring you simple, easy recipes without complicating anything. I got me 3 sticks of margarine. Yes, margarine. Why ain't you using butter? Well, when I sent the boy to the store to get me butter, he came back with margarine. So today, we're going with the margarine. And we got 3 cloves of garlic I put in there. We're going to throw a little of this bourbon I had left over. We're going to make a bourbon butter rub. Alright. I don't drink, so I might as well use this in a bourbon butter. And some Uncle Steve's. Can't make a bird without the Uncle Steve's bird shake, folks. We're going to throw a handful of that in with that butter. We're also going to sprinkle it. Oh, I put this in the refrigerator overnight. And I air dried outside. We're just going to cook her. Put that in there. We're going to throw some apples inside. We're going to leave this little timer in. A lot of you guys don't have fancy temperature probes, so we're just gonna leave that in there till it pops up. Could be overcooked, could not be overcooked. Got one hand. I'm gonna mix this butter up. Don't worry, I'm gonna use both hands, I guess. Maybe this would be a drunken butter. With the drunken butter, let's call that drunken butter, folks. Smoked turkey with drunken butter. Alright, now we're going to take this drunken butter and we're going to smear it all over the outside of this stuff. All over. It's not going to stick too good, folks. Alright, my plan has failed. I should have dried the outside a little better. Maybe it's that bourbon keeping it from there. Alright, let's go to plan B, folks. Let's put it under the skin. You always gotta have a plan B in barbecue, folks. Things don't always work out. You gotta go to a different plan. There we go. Bear with me, folks. It's 3 in the morning. Yeah. This skin is on there good, folks. I'm gonna get my fingers up. Be careful not to tear the skin, though, folks. We're going to get my fingers up and in there. There we go. Don't worry, I am a professional turkey man. Alright, then we're going to get some of this butter. We're going to shove that right in there. How's that sound, folks? The drunken butter. Roll that sleeve up. There we go. We got a lot of room in here now, folks. Alright. I'm going to squish that butter in there. We're going to get whatever butter we can on the outside of this. Maybe we get some up here in this leg. Oh yeah, we'll get some up here in this leg. Alright. How about this leg? Oh, this one tough bird here, folks. Oh yeah, look at that stuff down in there. That's one ugly bird there, folks. Hey, it's barbecue. Have fun, folks. Have fun. This is only a 1-take deal, folks. Alright, they're going to throw the rest of this butter inside this bird. We're going to let that melt out. You're going to see what we're going to do with all this melted stuff. Let me wash my hands, folks. I'll be right back. Alright, folks. Hands are washed. Turkey's a disaster, but we're having fun. We're going to hit some more of that Uncle Steve competition bird shake. We're going to leave it in this pan. We're going to catch all the drippings. We're going to make an amazing gravy out of that stuff. But first we gotta get some of this here sage. I got some fresh sage, folks. We're gonna get one of these leaves. Man, I'm gonna have to wash my hands again, folks. Anyways, we get one of these leaves, stick it right under here. That'd be the aromatics, folks. Just like that. Then we're gonna take the rest of this sage and we're gonna put it right inside the cavity. Alright, then we're gonna get us some more of them garlic cloves. We're gonna throw them in there. Hang on, folks, we ain't done yet. Apples. Cut them up. Stuff. When you can't think you get any more in there, stuff some more, folks. More apples. Yeah, apple juicy. I'm gonna stuff that bird right in there. Oh yeah, we also got an onion, folks. Onion. We got onion. We're gonna cut that in half because it's a big stuff. Yeah. Let's get this onion in there. Half of the big onion. Like that. We'll put this other half up here in the front. All that juice that be coming out of that apple and that onion will flavor that juice for the gravy, folks. Okay. We got any bare spot? Yeah, we're gonna hit that more with some Uncle Steve. Now, if you're looking for a crispy skin, you might as well just use a deep fryer, folks. It's very hard to get a crispy skin on a smoked turkey without drying the outside of it out too much. Alright, what else we got? We gotta put a little chicken broth in the bottom to help with the steaming and help with the gravy later. Well, yeah, folks, we're going all out today. Told you it'd be very simple. Alright, we'll let this sit right here for a minute while we go outside and tend to that Tahoma 900. See you outside, folks. Alright, guys, we're out here at the Tahoma 900. I got some Royal Oak lump charcoal. I got that going. Let me show you how I set up the bottom pan. Alright, down here in the bottom pan, I got some hickory sawdust and some applewood chunks for the smoke. Alright, we're going to take this bad boy. We're going to dump it right down in here. I got this all cleaned out. Got some more applewood chunks in the bottom. Not quite level. The lid wants to fall. Hang on, folks. There we are, folks. I'm going to add some more in there. We're going to lock her up. We're going to turn her on. We're going to get this mess cleaned up. And we'll be right back with that turkey, folks. Alright, guys, here we are. We got this baby running at 350 degrees. Apple chunks and hickory sawdust. We'll be back in 3 hours. Well, let me see. Kind of dark. Let's come back about an hour and a half. See what it's looking like. Maybe the sun will be up by then. Alright, guys. Been a little over an hour. We're holding in the barbecue mode. 325 degrees. Let's see what our drunken butter turkey looking like. Oh, look at it, folks. That's amazing. See, you can turn an ugly bird and make it beautiful. Look at that color, folks. Alright, pop-up timer. Not popped up yet. We'll call this a pop-up timer drunken butter bird. Alright, we'll be back another hour, folks. Alright, guys, the sun is up. Our pop-up timer turkey drunken butter. Let's see how we're doing. Man, I think looking good, folks. Starting boiling good. We got good color. Yeah. Yo, Tahoma 900 holding perfectly. The pop-up timer hasn't come out yet. It's been about 2.5 hours. The apples and onions are getting all their stuff out of there. Should make a good gravy. Alright, let's check the fuel consumption, folks. The old Tahoma 900 is known for having jam ups in here, so let's check it out. Looking good. We're going to scoop that down. And we're just going to add some more, folks. I don't know about a lot of you, but I like the Royal Oak lump. Seems to work better in the 900 for some reason. I should do a video on lump versus charcoal in the 900. Anyway, we'll be back about an hour. Check that timer, see if she popped up. Alright guys, whoa, the piper. We have popped. That means the breast is at 198 million degrees. Alright, the purpose of this video is to show you that, hey, sometimes everyone don't have a fancy $180 thermometer to check your breast temperature. So we're going to see if you can cook one by this. Alright, let's take it out and bring it inside, folks. Alright guys, got the turkey resting. The pop-up timer turkey is resting. Had some juices come out of it. I got all the stuff out of the pan. Can you see that? And we got the juice and we got the fat. What we want is the fat this time. So we're going to drain this off. Hopefully you can see that. My camera could be fogged up. I just brought it in from the cold. We're going to drain it all the way down until we get to that fat level. Maybe. Alright, let me dump this out. And we're going to get this right down to the fat. Alright, what we want is that fat from that butter bourbon. Alright, you just take this fat. That's probably way too much fat for that little pan. Cook this out. Be right back, folks. Oh, it's already coming up. We got our chicken broth. We'll use some more of that juice if we need to. We're going to cook that raw flour taste out. And we'll add a little bit of that juice that came off of there. Bring that to a boil. Try to get some of these lumps. Not the perfect pan to be making gravy in. I don't want to use my wire whisk. It is non-sticky. We're going to squish some of this lumps down. We're going to reduce this heat down a little bit. Gravy, you can just wing it. We're going to add a little milk. Back up. Alright. Let me get this all up to temperature and I'll be right back, folks. There you have it, folks. Turn the heat off. You got some beautiful turkey gravy, folks. Alright, folks. This is our pop-up timer turkey. Just find us a type of knife. No telling when these pop up. Probably about 200 degrees. The skin is a little on the crispy side, folks. Look at that. Let's take this breast off. Look at that. A little on the dry side, of course, because we used the timer. It's still got some moisture in her, folks. I'm surprised. Alright. Still hot. Got a nice smoke ring on her. I'm surprised I still got some juice in it, folks. We got that little bay leaf, or the sage leaf, right there. Alright. Want some dark meat? Dark meat, still got some juice in her, not a lot. A little more towards the dry side. It definitely tastes like my childhood turkey, folks. Back in the days when nobody had temperature gauges, you always waited for the pop-up timer. Plate this up. Whoa, that is juicy there though. That breast is juicy. The legs are a little dry. This is definitely a childhood turkey right here, folks. Can't beat that. Alright, let me plate this up. We'll be right back, folks. Okay, folks. Stuff out of the way. There we got our childhood turkey with the pop-up timer. We got that delicious homemade gravy to put on top of some of that dry turkey. Only thing I'm missing is my mashed potatoes, but you get the idea. Gravy was invented for dry turkey. Ah, here we go, folks. Pop-up timer turkey with homemade gravy. Wow, that gravy is starting to show right there, folks. You can taste all that in there, that sage, the garlic, and that Uncle Steve. Get some of that thigh meat right there. Thigh meat's really juicy. The drum part was kind of dry, but wow, that's amazing. Tastes just like my childhood turkey with homemade gravy. So if you got a turkey with a pop-up timer like that, and that's all you got, you can go buy that, but watch it close. As soon as that thing pops up, immediately pull it out, cover it up, and let it rest as long as you can, so any juices that come out will absorb back in. Alright, thanks for watching, folks. Peace out.